Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Bybit pop-up live stream. I believe this is number 9 of the pop-up live stream edition, where we unbox new listings, launchpads, and surprise giveaways in real time. I'm your host, Shadi, and we've got an exciting session lined up for you today. Now, I'm going to tease a little bit about the topics that we're going to be running through today. We'll be diving into the crypto market's current state, discussing how recent global events such as the post-Trump inauguration are shaping trends and impacting the investor sentiment. Plus, we'll explore how AI is transforming the way we invest and trade in the crypto space. Joining us are two fantastic speakers. Jesse Lowe, the co-founder of SOSO Value, who will be giving us an inside look at SOSO, one of the latest projects making waves in the Web3 space, and someone you all know and love, Joe Takayama, a seasoned investment analyst and a big KOL on X and YouTube. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Great. So just before we jump into our discussion, of course, we've got some fantastic red packet giveaways for all our users throughout the stream. So don't forget to claim them. You'll see the counter on the bottom right side of your screen. All you have to do is trade 100 USDT or more within the next 7 days of the trade to win red packet. And also for new users, we do have a trade to win red packet, which will come along, I think, just after the first red packet. So now let's jump into today's market discussion. Joe, Jesse, thanks for joining us today. We're going to jump right in. Let's talk about the post-Trump inauguration market trends. Joe, I guess you'd be the most insightful person on this topic, I guess. Can you share your thoughts on how the post-inauguration landscape has influenced crypto markets? And are we seeing any key trends or shifts in investor sentiment?
First of all, thank you for having me. This is a wonderful session with a wonderful guest, Jesse, also.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday, President Trump signed the order, and now the U.S. is pushing the crypto very hard. But we kind of expected the Bitcoin reserve is also going to be taking some place, but it didn't happen. But also, this is one of the topics that the U.S. is really seriously considering. So it wasn't, as good we expected, but definitely for the long term, the Bitcoin is going to be one of the major focus of the government, and also now the crypto is really the asset class that mainstream can jump on with the sign green signal from the government also. So the long term, Bitcoin is really bullish, and also for long term, Bitcoin is not as bullish. But this is not something that we should disappoint, because we didn't really expect this happen so quickly. One of the reasons is that I think this is the huge impact on not just the market, but also the U.S. Reserves. So this should be seriously considering with some time. So this shouldn't be bad, or rather good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesse, do you have any comments? By the way, Jesse, I guess introduce yourself first, and then do you have any comments on the matter as well?
Sure, yeah. Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm Jesse, the co-founder of SOSO Value. And yeah, it's been a really crazy ride, especially for us with the crypto data platform, data provider. We're really seeing this Trump wave taking over. And we really see it as a seismic shift in the space, not only in the short run, but for the long haul, right? Especially with the Trump meme coin and Millennium meme coin launching. Yeah. We're seeing real-time data coming in from different exchanges and different DEXs, just skyrocketing and different sentiments. We actually have a Trump token bar where global investors are chiming in, and whether you can sense the whole the Trump craze actually in our native product, what we call token bar, where we can talk about specific token. It's in Vietnamese, Japanese, Turkish, all over the world. It's really insane to watch. But what we see on the bigger level is that just really pushing public's understanding of the crypto world into a whole new level, right? It's going beyond the traditional perception of only BTC and ETF or Ethereum. It's fostering a deeper appreciation of the entire ecosystem, especially pushing the Solana ecosystem to the forefront. Congrats, Joe. I know you're really entrenched in that system and supporting projects, because we recently launched a SSI protocol, which is a basket of coins, spot coins that we bought for you. And one of the key selling feature is Max 7 SSI, which is the top 7 coins by market cap, and it's going through the roof as well. We see big volumes coming in, especially driving the rise of the Solana, the surge during the Trump phenomenon. So yeah, we really see us at an incredible boost for our entire crypto landscape, especially for DeFi and for on-chain innovation. We really think the presidency will sustain a bull market in the long haul.
Yeah. No, I see a lot of positive sentiment coming around, like especially when we go on X right now. There's been kind of a massive overhaul of everyone just talking about meme coins, talking about the inauguration, talking about how it's going to change the space. But what do you think? So far, we saw a statistic, and I think we talked about it as well in our past live stream, that the total amount of the population that's invested in the crypto space right now is only just below 7%. Do you think there's going to be more adoption coming in in this year?
Let me jump on this first before Jesse. So I run the YouTube, right? The view phenomenally increased, almost double from like a month ago. So I think a lot of people are interested in getting more information about crypto, and also I think you guys already know, but half of the Trump millennia traders are having a new wallet, meaning they're pretty new to either Solana or crypto.
Yeah.
So this is like incredible momentum that we are seeing. And also because of this Trump administration, considering the Bitcoin reserve and so on. Yesterday, Movement CEO Rushi was on New York Stock Exchange TV, and now a lot of people are on the mainstream media, such as BlackRock, Larry Fink CEO, and others. So this is just the beginning, and it's going to be really skyrocket, I would say.
Yeah, adding on to that.
Yeah, go for it, Jesse.
Yeah, so there's just one interesting stats to share is that globally there are around 60 million people worldwide with a net assets of exceeding 1 million USD, right? But there are only 21 mil BTC lying around there. And a lot of it is lost in the dumpsters, right? So we really see this is just the very beginning, right? Imagine everyone from that 60 mil owning one, there's not enough to share for even that. So we really see BTC's value could reach as high as the reserve value of gold, which is insane. And we also see the consensus of BTC becoming a digital gold in the digital world is very ingrained now in the mainstream narrative, and it's reversible. So down the road, we really see this is as the very beginning.
Very true. And like I was having a discussion with a few people the other day, and a lot of close friends of mine were asking me, Shadi, how do you invest in crypto? I wanna get in on the craze. It seems like Bitcoin is rising and all that type of stuff. I'm like, I told you guys like a year ago to just kind of like follow the trend, but then now once it's reached like 100K, you wanna jump in. But hey, I guess now it seems like there's going to be more adoption. Since it's in the news, now it's the biggest talk of the world. So let's see what happens. So let's jump into like AI's role into crypto investment. Jesse, I think this is best for you. AI is playing a massive role in reshaping industries, and crypto is no exception. How do you see AI transforming trading and investment strategies in the Web3 world?
Yep, thank you. It's a very broad question, so I'm trying to be as specific as possible. Actually, coming from an anecdote, the whole birth of SOSO value is because of the birth of ChatGPT. Literally, the day before, SOSO value was a very small tool that's shared between a few friends in the investor circle, because we find the information space being really chaotic. On a given day, like you'll be scrolling, you'll be opening up 12 different tabs, right? Masari, the Nansen, and Twitter, and Discord, and so many others. For very well-structured information, you have to pay handsomely. But on average, like a crypto wallet holds $200, right? But those platform charges more than 1,000. So there's like this inequality in information access. So this really meant to be as a tool for ourselves to easier following the crypto market, to understand it, structure it, and to make sound investment decisions, right? In the stock market, which is a lot of the founders' background and SOSO value, we're so used to having that access of information from Bloomberg, and in China, we have East Money. So we are very spoiled, but in crypto worlds, we don't have that yet. So we built this data platform, and together with a few content creators, having daily meetings, debrief on what's happening in the market, twice a day, actually. But after ChatGPT happens, and we're like, okay, maybe there's a way for us to structure it in a way that's scalable, right? Because data is so prevalent, there's so much data. What's lacking is a clear structure, and the curation of actionable insights. And with ChatGPT and with the advent of different AI tools, we can do that now without losing sleep over it. So it's really after ChatGPT that we seriously thinking of taking this into a business, because we found an initial product market fit. Everyone loves our product, we just can't scale it. And with the advent of AI, we can. And now if you go onto our website, we have more than 2,000 crawlers all over the internet to crawl real-time market data, real-time news from trustworthy news sources, different media outlets, different Twitters, different discourse opinions, different reports, and we curate it in a way that makes sense to investors. And later on, we're actually training our own LLM locally. So think of it as a vertical crypto investment ChatGPT that you can interact with it. I believe we already have a beta version that's accessible to a wide-listed audience. If any of you are interested, please DM me your SOSO value ID and we can give you assets. I believe, Joe, you have one called Socrates, after Socrates, but it's in a cat form. And you can ask him anything about crypto investment, like what is the sector that have seen the most the rise of the day, what beat BTC over a year, and what's to invest in today, what sector to watch, and it would give you a very detailed information telling you where it's sourcing the data from, so you can make quick decision based on it. And we will make it available to a broader market once we fine-tune the model.
Cool. Does the AI tool give me investment advice? Because right now I'm not making very good trades on the meme coins.
With disclaimers. Actually, I would advise you to buy just our index spot tokens, which we will dive into later. Because Charlie Munger and Buffett says, right, like in the long haul, individuals can't beat the market. So just buy and hold the index.
Amazing. We just got financial advice for the first time ever.
Yeah, not financial advice. Disclaimer. Yeah, the legal team is going to yell at me after this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good. Joe, do you want to weigh in on like AI's massive role in reshaping the crypto market?
Sure. I think now AI, or until very recently, the AI was just about a meme. But now we finally see the product like SOSO value, which is, I think, first of all, we do the data mining with the AI and also curate it, as Jesse explained. And also with the data, we can create all sort of, like charts or data set and so on. So then we can, make a decision out of it, and we can do it very quickly. And I think that's what the AI is good at this moment. And also, using the bot based on the AI is also something interesting. But I think at this moment, these use cases, the beginning, and also from here, we can make like so many kinds of products. So I'm looking forward to that potential.
Cool. Amazing. It's good to hear. So this is kind of like for the both of you. What do you think are the biggest opportunities or challenges you foresee in the crypto space this year? Are there any specific trends or sectors? I know we talked about AI, and that's one sector to watch. But is there anything else that investors should keep an eye on? I guess Joe or Jesse, whoever wants to go
Sure.
first.
Yeah. I can I can go first. At this moment, I think because of the meme coin, investors' focus is very short term. That is very difficult for builders project, and also investors looking for the token to be launched very quickly. That is going to be, I think, very challenging. And also all the tokenization or the new product, new narratives, a lot of them seems looking take some time. AI is pretty quickly rising, but still we are trying to find a product market fit in the crypto scene, and one of them is SOSO value. But for the other tokenization, before going into too much tokenization, we should actually get used to crypto first, right? And
Yeah.
not so many people use wallets, and what the DeFi people are afraid of. So education needs to be done more broadly. So I think those two sentiments, or the and also the education, is really the key. If people focus on too much on gambling, there's no like the sector advancements. So that's, I think, what we have to kind of work on.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think more education will need to be done this year. I think people need to know a little bit more about DeFi because that's what's trending at the moment as well. Jesse, I think you'd know more about this as well.
No, yeah, I would definitely recommend you to look into our DeFi token. I'm not sure if Renee can share the screen on our SSI.com and DeFi. We actually have an index that tracks the top 10 DeFi coins. Funny enough, it have 50% of overlapping with the World Equity Fund's holdings of tokens. And we really see as it would be the black horse. We believe as more and more, if you click into the DeFi token, you can see it's on the upright trends, especially after Trump's inauguration, because more and more premium assets would be tokenized together with Franklin Templeton's and traditional players like that adopting cryptos. And then it would be becoming more mainstream, and it would be easier for investors to invest in a wilder class categories on chain natively. And I really echo with what Joe mentioned about education. And since we launched the spot index protocol and spot index tokens, we realized that we have two folds of education facing two completely different audience. One is the DGen DeFi players, right? That you're used to having leverage, you're using to your 10x exits, and to teach the long-term mindsets of investments. So there's a difference between gamblers and investors, to install the longer form mindset into this category and helping them understand how riding the beta wave and holding a diversified portfolio of spot assets is actually the longer way to go. So you can buy and go travel and enjoy your life instead of staring at 5 screens and, having heart palpitation at all times, which I have actually been through, but I can't withstand for more than a week at my age. So to teach a longer mindset into the traditional DeFi players. And the other set of education is to the traditional investors who actually understand the value of index investing and passive investment strategy very well. But for them, it's really difficult to get on board on chain. After we launched the index, we actually have a lot of investment friends in the TradFi world or not in the crypto world, asking how can we get in, right? Because it's very easy to understand holding a basket of coins that's BTC, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, that we hold it for you, put it in Seifu and Kobo, which is a custody, and then we just allow you to ride that wave, and we rebalance it for you monthly, so you don't have to do it yourself. That mindset is very familiar to this group of people, but they're afraid of losing their key phrases. They're afraid of getting lost their wallet, or don't know, like getting scammed or something like that. So to help these people on board would mean tremendously for the crypto massive adoption. And we believe that index token is a really good bridge between the TradFi world of investors into crypto investment as a one-stop shop for them to easier to understand the trend, track the trend. As you can see, we're doing this regressional analysis as well of how different indexes are performing against BTC and against Ethereum over time. Easier to track and easier to participate in, right? Instead of buying 10 different meme coins from different chains, having 10 different wallets, you can just buy and hold one and ride the wave. So that's why we launched this protocol. We've been working on it for a year now, and we really see the welcoming message from the market since launch. Within the first week, I already have more than 10,000 addresses holding SSIs, and we'll be launching the staking program too. Shameless shout out. We welcome everyone to join in. Let us know what your thoughts. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it as a key element of investor education, making the pie bigger, getting more long-term mindset investors into the crypto field. We think it's going to do good for the industry after all.
I want to add one thing regarding the SSI index token. And index token, the component is now BTC, ETH, Solana, Doge, BNB, and ADA, Cardano, and also Ripple, XRP. These are very, very good tokens or ecosystem that are going to really well along with the Trump narrative or Trump administration. Some are like Doge. People are like, what? But Elon is heavily getting involved with this administration, and Ripple is getting off of SEC stuff. So this is also plus, right? And the Trump is really helping the projects that are built in the US, and all of them or most of them are. And of course, the BTC, Solana, and ETH is one of the choices, or the choices for the institutional investors. So like ETF is coming up. So I think a lot of institutions are interested in first put the money into BTC. If the Solana ETF is approved, a lot of them pretty interested in putting some money onto it. So this is, I think, really good product. That's why I, also put some money into the index tokens. Yeah, this is amazing, I thought. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. That's very kind.
Great. So there was a few questions actually that were asked in the comment section, and one of them was actually really funny. What meme coins are good to buy now? Yeah, as if we're gonna give financial advice on a live stream.
Financial advice.
Yeah, no, that's really funny. But the next question is actually a little bit more serious. As an investor, what attracted you to SOSO Value? This is like for Joe.
Yeah, like I said, the AI/crypto was all about meme coins at this moment. But I really think one of the few use cases that we can heavily bet on at this moment is data slash or data X crypto. Sorry, the AI/crypto. It's like data mining or data analytics. So I think this is one of the first projects that I see and really rising and getting a lot of attention, and also the user base is like massively increasing. So this is I think the first reason, and also the management team including Jesse, are really listening to users' voice and so quickly, you know, um, what is it? Reflect that voice into the development. The reaction timing is so like incredible. So team and also the product segment. That's why I really like the product and the team.
Cool. Amazing. So we
Feels
had
incredible.
one.
Thank you, Joe. I just have to say thank you because it's interesting because we met Joe in a conference and we were just wearing SOSO Value merch, and then we realized that Joe is a user and we were really thrilled. And since then, I've been bugging Joe about what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And Joe has been really incredible in helping us with the Japanese language as well. So he's constantly like, hey, there's a typo here. And I would be immediately like correcting it, and he would be like, "Oh, can you make this shareable?" I was like, "Oh, there's a brilliant idea." So there's a lot of interesting co-creation happening here. It's really incredible to see the reaction from the community, leading by people like Joe. We're really encouraged by that.
Amazing. No, it's good to hear. It's good to hear. I think speaking about your merch, there were some people asking where they can get your hat from. I guess you just have to sign up to SOSO and maybe she'll do a merch giveaway.
Exactly. Yes. Actually, I've been rocking this as well. This is from our merch number 1, but our team is based in Singapore, so we're still producing this really thick jacket. But yeah, apparently this is the crowd pleaser, and we also have, we have the whole package. And this year, since investor education is on our key mission, we'll be doing a world tour starting with Japan in February, and we'll be carrying a huge chunk of merch, including power banks. I really hope the airline let us take it. Chargers, so everything that's like,
as long as it's checked in, not allowed in the cabin.
Yeah, exactly. Don't report us, please. But yes, we will have enough merch. Please DM me. Sure, give us a shout out.
All right, perfect. Jesse, so we want to talk a little bit more about SOSO because we're thrilled to have you here to introduce SOSO to our Bybit community, and I think they'd love to hear more. And just before I jump into the questions, I want everyone to put their questions down in the comment section if you have any questions for Jesse about SOSO, or if you just want to ask Joe any fun questions as well. So could you tell us a little bit more about what SOSO Value is all about?
Yes. Thank you so much. Actually, before that, I want to dive in, answer the previous question before Joe is like, what meme coin to
Sure,
buy?
no problem.
I would like to shout out, if Renee, you can share the screen again and go to ssi.sosovalue.com and then click into buy and to meme SSI. That's what I would suggest you buy. So instead of handpicking one single stock or token, that's a proven way of failure in the long term, according to Warren Buffett, not from me. I would advise you, if you want to get into meme, that's the best way to hold it. If you see it's outperforming BTC, if you get into memes, yes. And then from inception to date, it's already twofold, like 200% growth, especially for a period of time. Aaron's asking me, when can we buy the meme SSI with the crazy meme rise, but people can't register on different exchanges and getting wallets on different chains enough, right? Because the meme trends shifting so quickly. Unless you're full-time trading cryptos, it's very impossible to catch the wave. So everyone understands the value of having a diversified basket of top-performing coins that rebalances for you while you sleep. So right now, the basket includes Doge, Shiba, PayPay, Bonk, Wave, Floki, Popcat, Mock, Peanut, and Mew, and we rebalance it for you on a monthly basis. And it's outperforming BTC, so why not? So that might be my quick answer to it. Try it out and see. Especially right now, there's still 0.9. We're starting at $1. Right now, there's a bit of a price drop, but yeah, ride a trend and see how it goes. And yeah,
Amazing.
sorry, we can go back to a bit of SOSO value.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like if you want to jump into like what SOSO Value is all about, if you haven't already shared some more details before, But I guess you can share some more details now. And yeah, and we can go from there.
Thank you. Yeah. Actually, I've been having a lot of shameless plugins of social value along the live stream already. So I will share what hasn't been shared before is our grand mission, right? So since inception of social value, we believe in one thing is to democratize the access of information and premium assets for everyone, right? Because crypto is about creating equal opportunity for everyone. It's about leveling the playing field, and it's a really counter forces against AI, which following the Matthew effects, the stronger we're becoming strongest. The crypto is the forces that counter rises, so it's really interesting that we're riding both waves. But we believe in the long-term vision of crypto, and we want to make it accessible to everyone, not only those who can pay for premium information or only those who have a family office to manage your wealth into crypto. We want to make it fair. So that's the general mission and goal behind our founding team. And we're in it for the long haul. So that's why if you click into our white paper, you can see for partners, we have a lockup period of at least 4.5 years at the very least. So we're here to stay. That's one mission line. And based on this mission of making crypto accessible, easy to understand, track, and participate in the long haul for everyone, we created two pillars of the product for now. Right? One is what you can see on sosovalue.com. Looks like Bloomberg, feels like Bloomberg, driven by AI. So a lot of people in the community called us AI Bloomberg at first. So this platform is really meant to give people an overall view of what's happening in the market, separating facts and opinions. So on the front page, you can actually see what is the overall market cap of an entire industry. Right now is sitting at $3.7 trillion. We believe it's only the very beginning. And on the right-hand side, we're picking up what is the spotlight today. Actually, the first one on fire is the Trump politified tokens. And then click into it, you can see a basket of token that's related to the Trump theme, right? And also below, you can see different sectors and the dominance. BTC plus Ethereum plus the stable coins still counts for like more than 70 to 80% of the market, right? And it's a particular trend is rising, like DeFi, a bit earlier on, different AI agents, for example, we were very quickly using AI to discern it, curate it, and then make it accessible and understandable. And actually what got us known is if you click into ETFs, that is actually what got us through the first million registered users. For context, right now we have over 8 million registered users and rising very quickly, especially thanks to Bybit putting us on the launch pool. Right now we have, actually looking at the background, we have more than 10 million registered users. We can't really believe it. But yes, what got us known is the ETF. If you scroll down, there will be a chart that Joe is very familiar with, and that's how we know Joe by. He's been screenshotting this and then posting it on YouTube and to a broader audience, because we're the first one that come up with the indicator of net inflow and outflow of ETF. We believe that according to I Ching, like simple is the best way to go. And then we believe that this one particular singular indicator implies how much money is flowing in from the traditional market into crypto, right, as a pipeline. And previous to that, the other pipeline is through stable coins, right? But after ETF, there's a whole new wave of possibility of funds coming into crypto. And by tracking this, we see it as a key indicator of how the mood and the trend is moving. So a lot of that, we're the first one that come up with this because of our entrenched understanding of the traditional market. We know every ounce of information there is about how ETF is formed in the traditional market. So we're very quick to capture this wave of the media, including CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, Foresight, the blog, Bitcoin Magazine has been screenshotting this at the very beginning because no one else has been tracking those data. In the very first stage, we have to go into individual providers, note down the number, and then put it into a chart, calculate it, and pushed it. And we were always there first, and we never made a mistake about a number. So we gained the trust from media. We gained more than 400 mil exposures because of this dashboard. We're really thankful globally. So that's what got us known in the first place with very minimum ads placement. A lot of people ask me how much ads cost for us is, because they see us everywhere, but the answer is actually no. We're only there to be helpful to investors and media, and we got a really fabulous feedback and the initial PMF. And then if you go into the news feeds sector, on the left-hand side, this is where the magic of AI is happening. So here you see all of their real-time news sorted by their categories of information, tagged according to their sources, whether it's a tweet or an opinion piece or a report generated by institutions. We source it and tagged it. By we, I mean Socrates, the AI, is doing it. And then it will summarize what is the hottest news for you. And then down the road, it will be a personalized summarize for your own portfolios. And then if you click into the little cat on the upper right side with the little play button, is actually also AGI, AI-generated podcast that's available in 9 different languages. If you click onto the English version on the very top, you can change the language to Japanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, Portuguese, etc. And then the entire site will be translated by ChatGPT and some other AI models. And then even the podcast language will change. Let's see how it's going. Joe actually gave us a lot of information on how to improve the Japanese one. And it refreshes every hour automatically. On your morning coffee, you can already catch up on how the market's doing, what coins to watch, what's the biggest movers in the industry, etc. So we're really showcasing how we use AI to help structure and curate information that's helpful to you at the time that's relevant.
No, that's amazing. It's such a platform. Joe, yeah, please add on.
Yeah, also there's one Telegram channel that they distribute a lot of news. That's quite useful too, because if you're out on the street, it's hard to catch all the news, right? But the Telegram channel keeps me up on the running, so that's also pretty nice too.
Hey, thank you. And actually, that's an incredible group of. It formed quite organically. We see people like Joe or investors and researchers using our product, and we gather them into an alpha group. It's from all over the world, really, from Japan, Vietnam, Turkey, Russia, China, Singapore, sharing information from their perspectives. And you can really see how segmented the crypto world really is. Like different market care about different things. And then having all of those thought leaders in one group has been really mind-blowing. And we try to be very respectful with our spams. We only find what is the real alpha there and share it immediately to the group before we post our own Twitter. Yeah, thanks for the shout out.
No, that's great to hear. Honestly, like while you were talking as well, I just opened up the webpage just to check it out as well. And I was just wondering, just this question came up in mind. Do you have any incentives for new users? Maybe some of the users on our page might want to know that.
Yes, actually. We just concluded season 1 of EXP. So there were 2 forms of incentives. We call it POW, proof of work, and then POS, proof of stake. And then the POW is mainly with SOSOvalue.com, which is the AI-driven Bloomberg site. And then you can invite people. There are different tasks as well. If you go to the EXP page, like watching our YouTube channel. We actually have our own YouTube channel that's also generated by AI. And have more than 300K followers now. So if you complete tasks like that and invite high quality people, we will give you EXP. That's the qualifier for airdrops. Actually at 5 p.m., aka 5 p.m. Singapore time, which is 10, I believe 10 a.m. Yes, UTC. The first season of POW is ready to drop. We're airdropping 1.5%, which is 15 million up
That's
north
amazing.
of SOSO is going to be insane. Actually, our entire tech team is behind me, like bracing themselves, hoping that the servers could handle this. But yeah, we just shared the results yesterday. The community has been giving us overwhelming feedbacks. So the first season is over, and we kicked up the second season already. So you can complete tasks and then earn points and incentives. And then the other piece is POS, which is a great segue into the SOSO Value Index side of things. As mentioned, we have launched our initial 4 spot index tokens, which is Max 7, top 7 coins, DeFi, meme SSI, and also USSI. You can think of USSI as a delta neutral, almost grows like a money market funds based on a delta neutral strategy that allows you to earn the funding rates. So for this, we were going to announce the referral system soon. So everyone will have their own referral link, and then you can earn, basically allowing you to be a fund manager of sorts, and you can earn whatever you invite people on. You can have a share of the management or tech service fee that we call. Coming very soon.
Fantastic. Well, I think that's enough to excite people to join SOSO Value right now, which is great. And next up, what makes SOSO stand out compared to other projects in the Web3 space? I guess since we have Joe here, we can get an unbiased opinion as well.
I don't know if it's unbiased.
I was going to say.
Because I get tired of too. But also, I think what's the different is UI UX is pretty clean. I mean, that's their simple one.
Mm.
But also, like I said, also Jesse explained, they reflect voice of the audience and also the trend. The DeFi we're not really sure if that's going to be big or not, right? But a lot of people pay attention on DeFi and so on, and they quickly put it up on the screen. And also, what is that? The ETF product ideas. It's quite amazing.
Mm.
It seems very simple, but nobody really put it up together as a chart and share it with anybody. So all those simple, but they try to make our job easier, everyone's job easier. That's I think quite incredible. And also this product is not like built too long yet. It's still I think fairly early. So it's quite amazing how fast they built and also improved the platform. I don't think not so many people or project can keep up with SOSO Value with the small team. Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't even heard about it earlier. How long have you guys been established?
I guess officially a year and a bit. It grows quite organically, right? As I mentioned, it's only a share amount of friends. So yeah, from inception to now, I guess we officially launched it in December 2023. Yeah, amazing. But it grows super quickly, and now we have a very global team, and only within this year, we have launched the Spot Index protocol. We have launched 2 apps. We have grown our user base from when I met Joe, I believe it was around 3 mil, and right now it's like 8 up north. Looking today is like 10 mil up north. Really incredible to see. And then right now we're building our on-chain protocol products, and every day we're looking at DEX screeners and see how many people are coming in to buy the SSIs. To be able to receive that positive market feedback is very thrilling in the Web3 space. And I want to highlight what makes us special, as you ask, was beneath what Joe perceived as an investor and a user is a really incredible team. When I first joined, what really pushed me forward is being able to go along this journey with such an incredible ensemble of talents from different fields. Like we have a person, our looking on our AI side, is the one who created the recommendation engine for one of the biggest app in Asia. And then we have an on-chain, a DeFi genius who has kind of made his fortune in the last cycle, trading NFT and exited at the top, who understand the in and out of how on-chain protocols work. And we have a financial veteran who has been in the investment, a secondary market and primary market investment space for more than 20 years, understanding every little ounce of how the system works. And we have people from Web2 doing user massive adoption for big tech companies. And we have the head of trading at one of the biggest investment banking to oversee the different dashboards and what information would make sense to investors. So to be able to have this group of individuals talking the same language took us a while. We have daily debates of what the product should look like, how easy should we make it, who are we appealing to, how big the button should be. It's a daily debate and we yell at each other a lot, but it's a very healthy startup environment that I really enjoy and thrive in. So it's really with this group of believers who have a long-term mindset, who is here to build, that I feel very encouraged by on a daily basis. And I believe what makes us very special in the long run. And we, as I mentioned, we lock ourselves up for a very long haul. So we're here to stay and build.
Cool. Amazing. I mean, it looks like there's a lot to look forward to as well. And I mean, having a big guy like Joe Takayama to be like kind of, you know, giving you all the good praises right now, and especially if you're using the platform on a daily basis, you could get real-time updates on what needs to be improved, I guess, as well. And directly from his community, since community is key in crypto, you can actually get real-time updates on what the community loves about it, what they want, what is their best, let's say, I don't know, part of the website that they use the most, or maybe it's the AI tool, maybe it's the platform, or the whole platform itself. So you get all these real-time updates, especially from communities with like Joe's communities as well. So, but how does SOSO plan to foster engagement and growth as you scale?
Yeah, that's an incredible question. So in the very first stage, we're really focusing on finding the initial PMF. So we grow quite organically, right? Be it with the ETF dashboard, getting the initial tractions, and we're noticing a lot of individuals like Joe has been using our products and sharing with the communities. We've been reaching out to them and understanding their pain points, what they like and don't like about our products, and then to amplify our voice naturally that way. And then once we get that traction in this year, I guess we were focusing on capturing this wave and expanding our investor and education mission, especially around the product of SSIs, right? We really believe that's the future of crypto investment, is really to hold a diversified basket of spot coins on chains. So it's trackable. You can track anytime. You can see where your asset is at, and it rebalances for you, so you can go on with your life instead of, you know, being like looking at a screen all the time. So we believe this is the future of getting into crypto for if you're a native in crypto or not. So a lot of the effort will be put into the education pieces. And now we organically have founded clusters of a community that believed in this vision in different languages. Right now, our TG channels has actually already maxed out on members. We hit 200K and we're opening in another group. And then we see different groups forming their own study group already, trying to understand what is the mechanism behind our protocol. And we're really moved by that, and we will put our effort, time, and resources and budgets behind this movement and to amplify the voice. I believe that actually the Japanese market, led by Community of Science, has been organizing weekly study groups in Japanese language about the product of SSIs. And we see that as a really encouraging point, and we'll amplify it to many more communities around the world.
Cool. Amazing. I can't wait to see what's next. Actually, yeah, could you tell us what's next just before we wrap up?
Sure. So I guess right now what we can share is since our mission is to make crypto easier to understand, track, and invest in. So based on our current index protocol, we have already designed a structured. If Renee, you could go to the PDF page 24. Is a very brief overview of a complex system of how we buy a basket of coins, interact with the protocol, put the spot into custodian partners, and then to mint out the SSI tokens in a rep. And then users can buy them from a DEX or a SEX in the future. So since we already built this infrastructure and then we've been building on it for a year, and it's been audited by more than 6 different firms now, and we're adding on more auditors to make sure of the safety and healthiness of the protocol. We meant to open it up for everyone because we believe that what's lacking is premium, good long-term assets. We want to be the platform where people could create those assets and sell them to their followers. So everyone can be their own fund manager. For example, Shadi or Joe, you can be creating Joe's top 50 picks or Shadi's top 50 picks. And then you can curate it to your own followers, picking any memes or a basket of different coins. We believe that with Trump's presidency, we'll see more and more asset being tokenized, right? For example, maybe in the future, you can create Joe top 50 comprised of a stock of NVIDIA plus Microsoft plus BTC plus Ethereum unleveraged. And then you can package it to your followers, and then you can enjoy the passive earning of people following your strategy passively, and we will rebalance this for you automatically as well. And you can set your own rules on how to manage your fund. In this way, we're empowering everyone to not only participate, but also create your own fortune using our protocol. Here's a real alpha, but if you want to go on to page 35, there is a brief, very tiny thumbnails of our demo. We're actually in beta form now in internal testing and with whitelisted participant testing, but later on we will be able to share it out to all to test. And I guess Shadi and Joe, you'll be the first to know.
Perfect.
And then later on the AI side, we're also planning to open up Socrates to a broader audience so people can, ask anything you want to know in crypto, in your own crypto native jargons and languages from all over the world very soon. So those are the major 2 things that we're looking to launch very soon. And yeah, more to come down the road.
Cool. I'm excited. Fantastic. Okay, thank you so much, Jessie.
Insiders.
Great. So we're gonna wrap up. Jessie and Joe, it was fantastic to have you here. I enjoyed the discussion a lot, and I'm gonna check out SOSO Value. I'm gonna sign up to it because I'm so interested in it to have a crypto Bloomberg, which is great. So do you have any final words or shout outs you want to do before we close off?
Yeah, I just want to have a quick shout out to Bybit, and we're having our launch pool.
Very true, yeah.
Yes, and it's a matter of an hour and a bit, and we're looking forward to seeing you there. And those who receive the SOSO airdrops, you can participate in the SOSO pool as well. Stick SOSO and get more SOSO. Yeah, thank you so much for having us, and Bybit has been an incredible partner along the journey, and believe that we're cooking up something more on the AI side as well in terms of the data feeds and the news feeds. Maybe later on you can listen to podcasts natively in the Bybit wallet. Yeah, there will be a lot more collaboration like this to come.
Cool, amazing. Joe, any final words?
Looking forward to the claiming the airdrops and also the further development of SOSO Value. Thank you, Bybit, also having me.
Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who joined in. And congratulations to everyone who got the red packets today. And as Jessie said, we do have a SOSO launch pool coming on Bybit, so make sure you join that to win some more amazing prizes. We'll catch you in the next stream. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.